In this last Epoch guide, I'm going to show you my speed running Monolith Spellblade build. I'm going to talk about the pros and cons. Now, this is just designed to run Monoliths. It's not designed for single target big boss fights. So keep that in mind because this is not a huge damage build, rather a survivability build to run through the Monoliths as fast as possible. Let's talk about it. So, first of all, you want to make sure all of your resistances are at 75 or as close as possible to 75. This is very important for this build. Well, very important for any build, but you want to make sure you do that. And I'll tell you how I've done it. This is the headpiece, mana, dex, ward, critical avoidance, dodge rating, and then some armor as well. This is the amulet, 40% increase elemental damage, cold damage, ward, poison resistance. This is the chest piece. We have 3 to shadow strike, 11 intelligence, physical resistance, and void resistance. I'll talk about the swords in a second because we need to talk about that. We have critical strike chance, dex, dodge rating, elemental resistance. We have mana regen, we have cold damage, and then we have some other stuff as well. This one we have damage, intelligence, ward, which is important for this build, and then also dodge rating. We are running this for speed, and then some dodge as well, and poison resistance, and then we've got some critical chance as well. We're running these for movement speed because we get it twice with these, and then we are also doing this for the extra stats as well. We are running the bloody nib, I think it's bloody nib, and this gives us cold penetration, 1 to shadow strike, and we also get some dex and some mana regen and some critical strike multiplier, which is important for this build. Now let me talk about the swords. So there's a reason why we're running these 2 swords, and they're not the best damage swords, but that's not the point of the swords. The point of these swords is we get increased melee attack speed, but we get 7% movement speed, and we get ward gain on melee hit, so our ward stacks up, and then we get some haste as well, and then we get a few other things that are not too important. But when we have these both in slot, you're basically just running through as fast as we possibly can and getting tons of ward, which we need to survive. And obviously this can be optimized later on when I get to higher levels and stuff, but that's how it is right now. So now let's get into some of the other stuff, which we'll do the passives first. You can just pause the screen and have a look. I'm not going to go through every single one, but mainly what you want to be focusing on at the later levels is your ward retention and stuff like that. Not so much damage with this, but I do have some into damage. I have once again ward and intelligence and ward, ward and health, and then I have some survivability here as well. We have this for crits. So you can go through, you probably know what all of these mean anyway. And then this is what we have here. We just have 8 points into this, 8 points into this. And so that's it. Super simple. Now, how do I get my resistances? Most of my resistances are on gear or idols. So poison resistance, a cold resistance, void resistance, neurotic resistance, elemental resistance, neurotic, etc. So all of my idols. And keep in mind that general resistance just counts to these. So like this one here, which is, where was it? Elemental resistance only counts for fire, lightning, cold. Doesn't count for the rest. So you need to do those separately. Now let's look at my skill points. This is what we have in Shadow Strike. So you can go ahead and copy this if you like, change it around if you like, up to you. This is what I have in Mana Strike. Mana Strike is simply just to build up mana because you're going to run out of mana instantly. So you need to basically be running this at the same time. And some ward generation as well. Flame Rush. This is what we're running for Flame Rush. Just defenses again. So ward retention, etc. This one here, pretty self-explanatory. Just running some less mana cost, automated. What's this one here? Yeah, so additional cold damage. Just a few damage attack speed. Teleport. Teleport is the same thing. I'm basically using it for ward retention, ward again, defenses. What's this one? Shorter cooldown. So yeah, that's that. And that's the build. The point of this build is to essentially just go through as fast as possible and just smash all the mobs. Don't use this on bosses because you will not do very good damage. This is my boss one here where the damage goes up significantly. So yeah, when I do bosses, I change it out. All right, guys, I'll see you potentially in the next video.